Cool.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Uncle Al TV. Welcome to Wake Up Woman. Guys, this is one of those topics. It's one of my favorites. I have quite a few favorites, but I suppose when it comes down to it, all of them are my favorites. It's like, having a favorite child. You can't. They all, I suppose you do, but they all have a special place in your heart as a parent. So this is one of those. The topic, the conversation is love your cellulite. It's a very controversial topic. It's a very controversial title. And I did this on purpose. I really did. I wanted it to kind of get you, riled up. I wanted you to kind of go, oh, what's this about? What is it? Cellulite in this instance, in this example, is actually a metaphorical flaw, or a perceived flaw for that matter, because there's certain things that kind of bother you as a human being. There's certain things that you sit there and you have a problem with, and you make them bigger than they really are. You make them bigger than they should be in your mind, more than anything. Now, I'm going to give you an example. When I go and, let's say, for example, I haven't had a haircut in a couple of days or something like that, right? I'm walking around, I'm feeling a bit raggedy, I'm feeling as if when someone looks at me, when I walk past a lady and she looks at me, in my head, the thought that's going through my head is, she's probably sitting there going, oh, look at this raggedy looking guy. What's his story? Whatever, right? And then I go and I get my hair cut and I get fresh and I'm clean and whatever. I could pass probably the same person. She could look at me exactly the same way that she looked at me the first time around. And in my head, I'll be going, yeah, you like what you see, don't ya? Do you get what I'm saying? She hasn't changed the way that she looked at me. Nothing has changed from her side. But what has changed is in here. My perception, my mindset, where I'm at has changed because I've made some changes that made me feel better about myself. The cellulite that I keep talking about is exactly this. The cellulite that I'm referring to is you sitting there and being okay with whatever thing it is that you think is wrong with you. Whether you consider yourself too short, too tall, too skinny, too curvy, too whatever. Once you have actually owned it, once you've accepted it, once you have said, you know what, this is who I am, it'll never work against you. But as things stand, people sit there and they go, oh my gosh, I hate my boobs. My boobs are too big. My boobs are too small. My boobs are whatever. And all of a sudden, you walk around with that sort of top of mind. Everything you are doing, every place you're at, every interaction you have with people, in your mind, you're already seeing yourself through those people's eyes, and you are already judging yourself through that person's eyes. You are walking with your breasts. For example, let's just say the breasts are your problem in your mind, all right? When someone looks at you and they see this beautiful woman, that's all they're seeing. But in your head, you're already thinking someone's going, oh my God, look at her with her tiny little bee-sting breasts, or something like that. Whatever the case might be, you've already started to project your fears and your perceived flaws onto somebody else. As a result, as the person approaches you, you're already giving them the dirty look, like, how dare you think I've got bee-sting breasts? And the person has said nothing to you yet, but already you're kind of giving them that attitude, and before you know it, interaction has been ruined. Here's an interesting thing. I'm going to go back. I'm kind of circling back to the cellulite, because obviously that's where we started this topic. The cellulite, the stretch marks, the whatever. More often than not, women start having those changes as a result of one big thing: giving birth. All right? You give birth. You've brought life into this earth. You've created something that's just beyond our imaginations. You've created something that no man on the face of the earth could ever achieve. We know this, right? Surely you should be celebrating that. You should be celebrating the fact that, you know what? These are my war scars from having fought hard to bring a life into this earth. Anybody who has a problem with these scars, with these marks on my body that came as a result of giving birth, they're the problem, not you. These are facts. They are the problem, not you. And I really wish that we could celebrate these changes more. We should celebrate the fact that you've given the ultimate sacrifice. You've carried a life inside of you for a whole 9 months and brought it onto this earth. This child is on this earth, is going to do amazing things, is probably going to change the world even. And it's all because of the sacrifice that you gave. So do not look down on your stretch marks, your cellulite, your breasts that are no longer perky because you've just given birth. I think any man that has a problem with that has a problem with himself, first and foremost. He has a problem with himself and he's projecting it on you. Let it go. Let him go. He doesn't even deserve to be seeing your naked body, in my opinion. But guys, this is a topic that ultimately always circles back to my favorite topic, which is self-love. It ultimately centers back to self-image. It centers back to all of the things that you think about yourself are how your day is going to be every single day. Every single day you get out of the house and the first thing that's going on in here is what's actually going to go on out there. Thoughts become things. And whatever it is that you are sitting there and you're focusing on, whatever it is that you are sitting there and you keep obsessing over, you're actually bringing closer to you. So if you're sitting there and you're saying, you know what, I am beautiful, I am love, I am creation, I am amazing, I'm an incredible person. I'm telling you right now, that's what everybody is thinking of you as you are walking out there. And I'm not saying this in, I'm not talking about vanity or narcissism as such. I'm not saying you should think the world revolves around you, but you should definitely be aware of the fact that you have a positive, you have an amazing contribution to this earth. You should be celebrating you on a daily basis. Uncle Al speaks. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for coming through. Always appreciated. Please remember, like, follow, subscribe, share with your friends. Let your friends know Uncle Al's in the building. Thank you so much, guys. Cheers.